All of that was obsolete. Well, hello and welcome to our belated WBBL live show. Hopefully you're with us right now. Yes, you are. It's fantastic stuff. The internet's not great in here, but it's a hell of a game so far. 30 points, plays 25 in favour of the Lions. Ads, my man, talk us through it.
Well, it's been an interesting first half, quite low-scoring game, I think. 30-25 Lions. I think there's going to be some harsh words going on in the London locker room right now. I think that Joe and Azania are going to have a lot to say. Sun's doing well to keep it to within 5. Kat Carr, Renee Bush, and Janice Monacana. You know, these are big-time players playing against a big-time team. I'm enjoying it, though.
Oh, yeah, my man.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like I was saying earlier, Suns have played the Lions tough all season. They played them close all season, and the team that have played them the closest all season. So I'm not surprised by the score. I'm just surprised how low scoring it could be. It should be higher a little bit more, but they're just not making their shots. Neither team are really. But even with that being said, it's a game. We have a game. We have a good game. I'm expecting Joe, Azania, and the other vets on that squad to really be getting in their teammates' ass right now. And yeah, sincerely, I really expect that. I don't expect that locker room to be quiet, because it's not going to be quiet.
Nah.
And but yeah, we'll see. Like I think it's game on. I hope that it stays like this for the next quarter or so.
Hey, you know what? We don't want a blowout. We want this to be a good ball. We want London to be tested. 7-0 is a great team. Yeah, let's hopefully get a close second half. The scene is set. What a beautiful atmosphere in here. It's building up nicely.
We've just been given the stat sheet. I'm looking on the thing. No one is watching us right now. We'll stick with it.
Yeah, you can watch it later, though.
Yeah. Anyway, there's some dancers going on. Kaz is here from Hoops. No, she does the Hoops Fix thing. No, what is Daz's thing?
Focusing.
That's it. That's the one. It's all right. Come and join us. Here you go. Talk with Kaz.
Oh, no, Kaz has run off to go and probably see a player or someone. Yeah, she's talking to Rachel James, Manchester Mystics player. But yeah, great to see the whole basketball community out today.
Well, we'll stick around. Obviously, we're going to go back on to, well, later on. We'll probably check out the third and fourth. We'll come back towards the end to give you kind of a breakdown. We'll probably do that on the live podcast feed, seeing as more people seem to be up for the live podcast feed. And why not? Fair enough. I'm down with that. What do you think of this as a spectacle so far?
Yeah, I mean, much like Birmingham, the BBL have pulled out all the stops, and it's got all the feel of, doesn't this remind you of 20 years ago, perhaps?
Oh, mate, definitely. It feels like 20 years ago. It's that busy.
Hey, guys.
Good. That's a bit of a Wayne's World kind of introduction there. What do we think is going to happen in this game then? You want a close game, obviously, but we kind of, during that second call, we sort of blinked and suddenly the Lions are up 9. They've kind of got that capability. You get the feeling, don't you, that 7-0 need to keep it close going into the last couple of minutes, as if, to make it anybody's game.
7-0's got to keep this game within at the most 8 to 10 points, because anything over that, and London will smell blood and just go for it. That's what I'm saying. They got to keep this tight, 7-8 points, and then just let London run away with it, basically.
I am a man. How you doing? Listen, what's your prediction for the final part of this game?
You know what? I'm predicting they played against the Lions. 7-0 were up going into the half. right? And they came out into the second quarter. Sorry, they came out into the second half, and they weathered the storm for a short. The third quarter, they just got beat up.
Yeah.
So they have to weather the storm. Now, if the Suns weather the storm, now I mean keep it by weather the storm and say keep it close.
Yeah, keep
by
it within
maybe
eight points. Tops.
Yeah, within 8 points,
Yeah.
8 points. Then we'll see what happens in the fourth quarter. If they do that, then I think it's game on, and I think it's going to be an enjoyable game.
Absolutely. Well, we're hoping more and more people can join us as we do this. It's we've got there's one other person watching at least. Oh, how you doing? Send us a message in the chat, even if it's just to tell us how terrible we are. Hopefully not. We mentioned just now how this is like almost going back in a time machine, going back to the 90s, going back to the early 2000s. I can remember being at Birmingham for the first time the Bears won anything since Alan Cunningham left, which was like 2003, was the Cup, and that was a hell of a spectacle. And that was the old NEC, like concrete. I think I sat on the steps for a bit because it was more comfortable than the seat I was in.
Yeah, I mean, all of us were there in the 90s. I mean, Ayo at Wembley, Manchester Arena, you wherever your team happens to be playing that year, and we've been used to this. I mean, you look around this arena now, all the right around the top, that's filling out as well. And I'd say by the start of the men's game, we do this week in, week out at every arena.
Well, absolutely. And I'll be honest, obviously it's a larger scale, but it feels in certain places, like when we went to Leicester, the atmosphere was in your face. It's going in the right direction, isn't it? The game is definitely moving in the right direction. And even the Lions filling it looked like pretty much filling the copper box. You were at the semis, weren't you?
It's it's going to take some time. It's all about upscaling. It's all about upscaling, getting people to time. But